Hey Southsiders, welcome back. This is our lesson number 6. Today we are going to do something even more tricky. Is that the word? Just made it up, so let's go with it. So far in the previous lesson, you were practicing harmony, you were doing chords. Multiple notes happening at the same time. For example, C chord, and G chord, and E chord, and A chord. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, please go back to that video. Please make sure you don't move on to this next one until you've tackled the previous video. So today we are going to start with our C chord. The notes are C, E, and G. I'm skipping over D and F, of course. Now, if we add too many other notes, it will start sounding pretty muddy. But for now, I'm going to keep adding notes in thirds. C, E, G, skip over A, give it a B, skip over C, give it a D. And I'm gonna stop right there for now. So far we have 5 different notes. When we play them together, I don't know about you, but to me it sounds pretty jazzy. Notice how I'm using both hands, because you don't have enough fingers on one hand to do all these notes. Then I'm gonna move on to a different chord. Let's say we're gonna start it on E. Let's move on to G. I'm gonna come back down to C. Okay. Now, if I remember my notes very carefully, I have C, E, G, B, D. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna try doing it all with one hand except for the first C. C will stay on its own in my left hand. My right hand will cover the rest of the notes. E, G, B, and D. I'm gonna take my C and I'm going to drop it way down into the bass. Okay, so instead of middle C, I'm gonna use my low C way down here. It's still a C, just a low one. The rest of my notes will stay up here. Okay, now the cool thing about that is once you're in the bass, it gives you nice deep low and, while all these notes that are higher will give you more high, pretty kind of sounds. Little sprinkle on top. I'm gonna move up to E. In my right hand, remember, I'm pretending that I'm starting with this C, but I'm only using the other notes. This time I'm gonna pretend that I'm starting with E, and then I'm gonna use all the other notes. So if that was my chord before, this time I have this, right? E would be right here, except for I'm playing E way down in the bass. I'm gonna move up to A, for example. If I was starting with this A, my chord would lay down A, C, E, G, B. But I'm moving my A down to the bass, maybe even lower to this bass. I don't know about you, but to me it sounds pretty jazzy. So what I want you to do is I want you to mess around with these chords while moving the first note into the bass. Shift it to any other random note, for example, D. Maybe G. And then back to C. Get comfy shifting around like that. Those jazzy voices are the foundation for a lot of really good tunes out there. For example, and some other jazzy kind of melodies that you can create on your own using those types of chords. It's something you have to practice on your own, and as you do, you will discover all those amazing sounds. Keep practicing. We'll see you later.